So out of those three countries, Colombia, Philippines, or Ukraine, which one do you think, Dina? Has a question about Colombia, Philippines, or Ukraine. I'm going to start with Dina on this one. And he says, which ladies will be willing to stay in their country looking for marriage and being an expat? Children are welcome. So he wants to know which women would be most likely to stay in their country because he's looking to leave and be an expat. So out of those three countries, Colombia, Philippines, or Ukraine, which one do you think, Dina?
So, question: if a girl willing to stay in her own country and don't, okay, yeah, some girls will want to stay. Yes, sure.
Is there one over the other more? So, out of the Ukraine, Philippines,
probably
Colombia?
Ukrainian girls will want to go somewhere. I mean, to live because the economics and all that stuff. Yeah, but some girls will stay. I know a couple girls who willing to stay, and they asking guys if you're willing to go live in her country. Okay. Yes, that's happened.
All right. And Rana, what do you think about that question?
For me, it's like 30% of the women wants to stay because of the family intact, but 70% will mostly want to move where their husband, where they're because they want to know more the culture and of course the opportunity that this opportunity for like America, because when you call America, it's a big deal for Philippines. And then the thing is that no matter where you are, I want to be where you are. Yeah.
Okay, cool. So Maria, you've seen this as well, and I know several men who have moved to Colombia, actually. So the women obviously are okay with staying, but what do you think about that?
The women love their country. Really, Colombians love Colombia. It's a great country. I moved to Colombia. It's just beautiful, and the people are very, very nice. So I think basically no woman would have a problem staying in her country. She is motivated to move if he wants her to move. But lots of them would love to stay because, as you said, they have their family there. They grew up there. Colombia is now more safer than ever. The climate is great. If they have a good job, they make maybe not that much money, but they are okay, and they live in their family, as I said. So they would not have a problem to stay.
Okay. You brought up a good point too, because Colombia still has a little bit of a lingering stigma, given the Pablo Escobar days and all that kind of stuff way back in the 70s and 80s of the cartels. So, being a woman living in Colombia, Cartagena, Barranquilla, Medellin, you've been all around. Do you feel safe? Do you think it is safe there?
Yes, you have to be careful, like in every other big city, in the neighborhoods where you go. But obviously, where our offices are, where the hotels are, it's very safe. I walk there at night as a woman alone in areas, not everywhere, of course, but I do, and I can do it, and it's quite safe. It's really like the guys are always like surprised. This is Colombia? Yes. Can I do that? And then they walk. It feels like San Francisco. Yeah, they were just telling me Medellin is like San Francisco. So there are really, really safe areas. There are of course also insecure areas still, but that's not where you want to go and where there's nothing to do for you. So.
Okay.
too can experience the adventure of a lifetime, where your romantic dreams can come true. Want to learn more? Check out our website,
a-foreign-affair.com.
If you enjoyed this video, be sure to give us a thumbs up and subscribe to our channel. Then click on the notice bell to get notified every time we add something new.